Hello YouTube, how's it guys? So we didn't record a review last week. Yeah, we didn't record a record. Sorry, we didn't record a review last week, only because we did not participate in that week's market, guys, and I'm gonna explain why right in this video. Welcome to our latest review, guys. Welcome YouTube, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. That will really help me out. Welcome to some real trading content, guys, but I do not come bearing good news this week. Maybe we can talk more about risk management and how it can save you as a trader. Right, you can be in a better place than you were as a trader, or you could be in a better place than what you should have been in if you are a good trader, especially a trader with risk management. All right, guys. So I'm gonna look at I would say a lot of market data, but I especially would love to say that last week wasn't the best week. I don't think it was the best week for anybody, except if you were going long. Somehow, if your strategy had pointed you towards going long, then you had a good week last week. But for some of us, and most of the people I know, we didn't have a good week. Like even if I was looking at, um, even if I was looking at even forex pairs, I was looking at the USD ZAR, I was looking at the GBP USD, I was looking at stocks, I was looking at even indices. I was looking at the NAS 100 as well. Didn't move um, as well as it usually does with me, but let's have a look. Let's have a look. So obviously we're still going to be only be looking at the gold, um, and all I can say, guys, is that only risk management can get you through these. Basically, only risk management could get you through the last week, right? But basically, want to show you guys what we made a mistake about 2 weeks ago. We thought we were in a signature trade. We held too long, and then it ended up making nothing from that trade, and hence why we are in the predicament that we are in right now. Our accounts are not in profit at all, at all. Phase one is literally left with like probably two chances on my phase one, right? Funded, my funded, I'm about 6% down on my funded account. So this week is literally dedicated towards coming back, right? This week is literally dedicated towards coming back. But I'm so agonized. I'm so agonized because I'm just so shocked at how much money you could miss out on by just missing one trading week, right? It frustrates me so much, and just to like, you end up not being able to let go of that week, and that can affect you psychologically as a trader as well. So guys, risk management and psychology is, I would say, your best tools as a trader, right? You it would seem like you're going to be stuck in a season where you are not, or it feels like you're not moving forward, but you're following your strategy to the T, but I would say for the past 2 weeks it has been my fault as to why my accounts are down, right? All of them are below the initial deposit, right? All prop firm accounts, all of them are below the initial deposit, but I am looking forward to basically bringing back all those accounts this week. Bad weeks do happen for anyone, right? If you have a systemized approach like I do, bad weeks do happen to anyone, right? I was looking at my month. I was back testing my month of January, and I noticed that January was actually a great month. I can't really recall having a bad week, but they do happen, right? They do happen. I think it's a reminder that, hey man, don't get too comfortable. This is still a forex market, right? So it reminds us that we still need to be in a place where we do exercise risk management, and we never find ourselves in a space where we now believe that we are above our trading rules and our trading system. All right, but I feel like I'm yapping. Let's get right into it. Let me just get my pen for you guys so we exactly know what we're going to be looking at. All right. So we haven't really had, actually we did have one bad week, which is in January we had a bad week from the 20th, the week of the 20th of January. We had a bad week there. But the Friday trade did redeem, but let's check. All right. All right. So, originally in our systemized approach, we did decide that if we take two stop losses in a week, that most likely we're being led towards our signature trade, right? If you want to know what the signature trade is, guys, don't forget all information is in the description below. All right. So now what we didn't understand is that it's only if the peak formation is not broken, the Thursday structure is not broken by the Friday price, right? So if that structure is broken, then it completely cancels out our signature trade, right? So what we needed to now understand, what we've learned in the past 2 weeks, is that any trade that we take on a Friday is not to be considered part of the signature trade, right? It's not to be considered part of the signature trade, which I think that's where our month kind of took a turn for the worse, right? Because we thought we were holding a potential signature trade at the time, right? It all started this week on the 20th of January, right? Markets rising. Wow. All right, so we had agent session consolidation break above, which means we're sellers first. Um, we took the stop loss on Tuesday, immediately took buys on Wednesday. Found we broke even end of Asian session, took sells New York session, and we took that stop loss. All right, so it's two stop losses so far, right? And guys, you can only get through this if you're exercising proper risk management. I'm talking 1% trades. If you are below your initial deposit, for instance, if you have a 100K account, right? If you are below 100K, you should be taking 1% trades. All right. In this case, all right, took 2% loss on Tuesday, broke even on Wednesday, Thursday, took a 1% loss on Thursday going into Friday, and then we took a 1% trade on Friday, which then brought back all our accounts, in this case. We were supposed to close this Friday trade down here with 450 pips. Now, this would have brought back all our accounts, right? Accounts were floating in 3% drawdown, right? Had we not believed that this was a signature and we had closed on Monday as we were supposed to, we would have our account would have been back by 1.5%, and we would have hit our target that week on the week of the 27th to the 31st of January, right? We would have hit our target, which is 10%, which is $1,000 in that case, right? We would have hit our target. We would have been eligible to make a payout, right? Now, we didn't do that. Right? So, usually, what is our signature trade? Before I actually get into that, our signature trade is a trade that it should move from the Thursday, right? It should move from the Thursday. A setup like this, right? A setup like this should have moved on the Thursday. This is a Thursday, right? Should have moved on the Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, until the next Thursday, basically. We usually give our trades about 3 days, but then when we see the signature actually come about, we actually double the duration. We give it about 6 days to hit 1,000 pips. In profit, and it usually does. But as you can see, we've been struggling to even have the setup being set up for us in this case, right? So that is what the signature trade is supposed to look like. Right now, if you notice, in the past 2 weeks, right, the same setup, right? Wednesday, Thursday, market should have sold from the Thursday going forward, but then the minute the Friday invalidated that Wednesday Thursday setup, we should have known that we're not looking at a potential signature trade anymore, right? So we should have just taken the Friday going into Monday end of New York session and continued from there, right? And now you'll notice that the week after that we had a good week. Tuesday buys. We hit our target on Friday afternoon. We sold on Friday afternoon, only for us to break even just before New York session started on Monday. Normal, normal, right? We should be positive, even with the week that we had last week, right? Even with the week that we had last week, we should still be in profit. The accounts should still be in profit, right? About 5% in profit, actually, right? About 5% in profit, actually, right? Bad weeks do exist, guys. Like, don't get it twisted and think just because you have a system or your system does all systems work. I'm not even gonna go back and forth about it. All systems work, right? Basically all you need to do now is basically follow your system with risk management. All right. So now, because of that week that we didn't trade, we're down about 6%. We're down 6%. Ooh, yeah, we're down about 6%, and we're looking forward to bringing back our accounts this week. All right, so already we know that we have a break, very evident trade this week. We have a break above the Asian range this week. Beautiful trade, beautiful trade. So let's see if our sellers are going to be ready for us this coming week. So we're going to be sellers from tomorrow, and hopefully, guys, that trade moves well. And then if the Tuesday trade moves well, then we're looking at reversals on Friday. All right. But from my side, that's about it for this review, guys. Again, without risk management, guys, you can't really move forward as a trader, especially if you're having a bad week, right? Risk management is the only thing that can save you, no matter how big or small your account is, guys. Risk management is the only thing that can save you. If you are trading anything in specific, guys, go on the internet and learn how to calculate that lot size for that specific risk, right? Don't go in there with a head full of water. You're not gonna make it. Know exactly what your lot size should be and work with that. All right. But from my side, guys, that's it. I'm Tabiso Pakwe, CEO and Director of TNT Capital. Uh, don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. If you are looking to know my system in detail, guys, it's only $100 for you guys. 1 month, $100. All right. All meetings are done over Zoom. Meetings are done every day, Monday till Thursday. And then yes, guys. So don't worry if you're struggling to get your system correct. If you're struggling, I could honestly say it's you. Have faith in your trades, have faith in your system, and look for the loopholes and fix them. And the only way you can fix them, literally, guys, is to trade the opposite direction. But in this case, guys, this video is mainly about me educating you guys on risk management. It is a thing, right? If you had a bad week like I did last week, guys, and you're still sitting at your desk this week, it means you are still a good trader. It means you have exercised your risk management to the T, and I'm very proud of you. And we should be proud of ourselves to be able to sit here another week and be able to trade for another week. And hopefully, not we're not gonna have a bad week. Usually happens once. And hopefully we have a great month ahead of us. February should be a great month ahead of us, and it should start this week on the from the 10th of February. All right. But from my side, guys, thank you for watching. Um, yeah. Cheers, YouTube, and cheers, guys. Hopefully you find this video very insightful. All right, guys. Cheers.